On September 10, 2025, the nation was stunned by the tragic and untimely death of Charlie Kirk, the founder of Turning Point USA. Kirk, who had become a major voice in American conservatism, was killed in an incident that would soon dominate headlines and spark intense debate across the country. Known for his passionate speeches and unwavering commitment to his beliefs, Kirk had built a reputation as both a leader and a lightning rod in the world of political activism. News of his sudden death sent shockwaves through communities nationwide. People from all walks of life, whether they agreed with his politics or not, found themselves grappling with the loss of such a prominent and polarizing figure. Social media platforms were flooded with reactions, as supporters mourned and critics reflected on his impact. The sense of disbelief was palpable, as many struggled to process the reality that someone so influential could be gone in an instant. But Charlie Kirk was more than just a commentator or a political strategist. He was a husband to Erica and a devoted father to their 2 young children. Beyond the spotlight, he was known for his dedication to his family and his efforts to inspire and energize young conservatives across the country. His work with students and youth organizations helped shape a new generation of political activists, leaving a legacy that extended far beyond the headlines. The violent nature of his death immediately ignited a national conversation about the safety of public figures in an increasingly divided political climate. Questions arose about the risks faced by those who take strong public stances and the consequences of escalating political rhetoric. Law enforcement agencies launched investigations, while commentators and politicians debated the broader implications for American society. In the days that followed, tributes poured in from across the political spectrum. Allies and adversaries alike paused to acknowledge Kirk's influence and the void left by his passing. Vigils were held in cities nationwide, and a rare moment of unity emerged as people set aside their differences to mourn together. The outpouring of grief and respect highlighted the profound impact Kirk had on American political life. As the nation mourned, attention quickly turned to his family. Erica Kirk and their 2 children were suddenly thrust into the spotlight, facing an unimaginable future without their husband and father. The community rallied around them, offering support and condolences, but the pain of their loss was deeply personal and profound. For them, the tragedy was not just a headline, it was a life forever changed. In the aftermath, Charlie Kirk's life and untimely death became a catalyst for urgent conversations about civility, security, and the real human cost of political violence. His story serves as a sobering reminder of the challenges facing public figures today and the importance of fostering a more respectful and secure environment for all. In the aftermath, authorities arrested 22-year-old Tyler Robinson from Utah, thrusting an unknown name into the national spotlight. Robinson's family, staunch Republicans, described him as shy and apolitical, deepening the mystery around his alleged involvement. Despite their shock, investigators uncovered bullet casings at the scene inscribed with anti-fascist messages, hinting at a hidden ideological motive. The contrast between Robinson's quiet reputation and the evidence left the public searching for answers. As the legal process began, the central question remained: what truly motivated this act? The ambiguity surrounding Robinson's character and motive fueled intense speculation and set the stage for a heated public debate. Amid the turmoil, a GoFundMe page appeared, allegedly supporting Tyler Robinson, and immediately ignited outrage online. The fundraiser's inflammatory language seemed to celebrate the crime, provoking widespread condemnation and raising questions about platform oversight. Screenshots of the page, which listed Robinson as the organizer, spread rapidly, though it was unclear who actually created it. The campaign's existence, even briefly, turned a tragedy into a flashpoint for online ideological battles. The incident exposed the darker side of crowdfunding, where platforms can be misused to promote division and extremism. Public anger mounted, demanding accountability from GoFundMe and sparking a debate about the boundaries of acceptable online speech. Screenshots of the Robinson fundraiser spread like wildfire, igniting a storm of reactions across the internet. Within hours, the page was being shared in group chats, posted on forums, and dissected in comment sections. The story leapt from niche online communities to mainstream platforms, drawing in people who might never have otherwise crossed paths. Social media users, regardless of their backgrounds or beliefs, found themselves united in outrage. The emotional response was immediate and intense, as people scrolled through their feeds and saw the fundraiser's details for the first time. People across the political spectrum condemned the page, with heated debates erupting in comment threads and private messages alike. The fundraiser became a lightning rod for discussions about ethics, responsibility, and the power of online platforms. Demands for answers flooded GoFundMe's social channels as users questioned the company's moderation policies and called for immediate action. Hashtags trended, and influencers weighed in, amplifying the pressure. Many questioned how such a campaign could be published at all, expressing disbelief that it had slipped through the cracks. The sense of shock was palpable, with people sharing their reactions in real time. Users tagged the company in thousands of posts, demanding the fundraiser's immediate removal and a public explanation. The digital outcry grew louder by the minute. Some speculated the fundraiser was a provocation rather than a genuine effort, suspecting it was designed to stir controversy or test the limits of platform moderation. But regardless of intent, the damage was done. The controversy had already left its mark, fueling distrust and frustration among users. The incident quickly became a case study in the rapid spread of inflammatory content online, as shares and retweets multiplied at an astonishing rate. News outlets picked up the story, further amplifying its reach. The public's demand for platform accountability grew louder, with petitions circulating and calls for reform echoing across the web. For a brief moment, the online community set aside its usual divisions, coming together in a rare show of unity to oppose the glorification of violence and demand higher standards from tech companies. The message was clear. There are lines that should not be crossed, and the community was determined to draw them. The uproar forced GoFundMe to respond swiftly and publicly, issuing statements and promising to review its policies. In the aftermath, the company's moderation practices came under intense scrutiny, sparking a broader conversation about the responsibilities of online platforms in shaping public discourse. Under immense pressure, GoFundMe acted quickly, removing the Robinson fundraiser and issuing a clear statement. The company cited its terms of service, which prohibit raising money for the legal defense of violent crimes. GoFundMe promised full refunds to any donors and expressed sympathy for the Kirk family. Their decisive response was widely seen as necessary, though questions lingered about how the page was approved in the first place. The incident tested GoFundMe's ability to enforce its own rules and protect its reputation. By acting swiftly, the platform shifted the conversation toward the importance of clear, enforceable policies. The controversy brought GoFundMe's terms of service into the spotlight, revealing a strict policy against fundraising for the legal defense of violent crimes. This rule, designed to maintain trust and safety, is central to the platform's mission of supporting positive causes. GoFundMe's enforcement of this policy was not new. Just days earlier, it had removed similar fundraisers for another violent crime. These actions demonstrated consistency and a commitment to community standards. The incident served as a public lesson in the importance of understanding platform rules, both for creators and donors. Clear policies are essential for maintaining a safe and trustworthy online environment. GoFundMe's handling of the situation underscored the need for strong, transparent guidelines in the digital age. In contrast to the controversy and heated debates that surrounded the incident, a remarkable wave of support for the Kirk family began to rise on GiveSendGo, a Christian crowdfunding platform known for rallying communities in times of crisis. As news of the tragedy spread, people from all walks of life felt compelled to reach out and help, demonstrating the deep empathy that can emerge even in the most challenging moments. The campaign for Erica Kirk and her children quickly gained momentum, raising nearly $500,000 in a matter of days. Donations poured in from across the country, with individuals, families, and even small businesses contributing what they could. Many donors left heartfelt messages, sharing prayers, words of encouragement, and stories of their own experiences with loss and hope. This extraordinary outpouring of generosity highlighted the positive power of online communities to unite in compassion. It showed how, despite the distance between us, technology can bridge gaps and bring people together for a common cause. The Kirk family was not alone. They were surrounded by a virtual network of care and kindness. The fundraiser became more than just a financial campaign. it transformed into a space for condolences, solidarity, and shared grief. People posted messages of remembrance, lit virtual candles, and offered support to Erica and her children, creating a sense of hope and community amid tragedy. It stood as a powerful reminder that crowdfunding, when used for good, can provide real, tangible help in times of need. Beyond the money raised, it offered emotional support and reassurance that the Kirks were not facing their hardship alone. For every divisive act or harsh word online, there is often an even stronger response of unity, empathy, and support. The collective action of so many strangers coming together is a testament to the resilience and compassion of the human spirit. The overwhelming success of the campaign for the Kirk family showcased the very best of what digital communities can achieve when they choose to stand together, offering hope, healing, and a sense of belonging in the face of adversity. The Robinson fundraiser controversy sparked a broader debate about the responsibilities of online platforms. It exposed the challenges of content moderation, especially when automation fails to catch harmful content. The incident highlighted the need for robust human oversight and clear, transparent policies. Public expectations for platform accountability have never been higher, demanding both proactive and reactive measures. GoFundMe's ability to point to a specific rule allowed it to act decisively and maintain user trust. The controversy encouraged users to become more informed about the platforms they use. As our lives move increasingly online, the standards set by these platforms have real-world consequences. This incident became a touchstone in the ongoing conversation about digital responsibility and community standards. The Tyler Robinson GoFundMe controversy offers key lessons for our digital era. It shows how quickly outrage can spread and force action, underscoring the power of social media. The importance of clear community standards and consistent enforcement is paramount for healthy online spaces. The contrasting fundraisers for the suspect and the victim's family reveal the dual nature of digital platforms. They can divide or unite. Technology itself is neutral. Its impact depends on how we use it. This story challenges us all to consider our role in shaping online communities and upholding decency and responsibility. The future of our digital world depends on the choices we make, one post and one donation at a time.